lot more work than it needs to be.
It seems crazy.
I'm going to close that blind.
Okay. So are you sure you're on the grocery? Yeah, you're on the grocery girls, right? Okay. So we are a knitting podcast, and if you can see us, we are in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. We're trying to stream live right now, so I hope it's working for all you guys that are sitting at your computers trying to watch us live. And if not, you get to see the escapades later. We're super excited. We have tons of knitting and yarn to show you, and Jodi's back from holiday, so that was amazing. I want to hear all about it.
Is anyone there?
I see. Hello, I can't see you. I'm not sure what that means. How can you comment if you can't see us? The video's unavailable. I don't really know what the heck.
Okay, so we've restarted the iPad, we've reset the modem and the router. And if this is going to be the case,
and
then we'll
can
just...
I hear you? Okay, should we try this in the morning tomorrow?
Let's just record.
Do you have a busy day tomorrow?
Yes.
You know, me too.
Let's just record. What we're going to do...
Hi from Colorado.
Okay, so we're going to... Oh, no sound.
It seems like there's some kind of techie weird thing going on with YouTube. I don't think it's happening for us. Oh, no sound. Maybe that's because you had your thing off. Okay, does anybody hear us? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
In this day and age, this text stuff should not be this difficult.
We're gonna stick around for a few minutes, and we're gonna see what happens.
It's working. I can.
We need you guys to guide us a little bit. If you can see us, video gods grant us grace. Come on, fingers crossed, people. Okay, we're gonna give this a little bit of a whirl. We're gonna have five minutes or so of babbling and see how it goes.
This is terrible.
It's sparkling water.
I'm not a big fan.
Oh my God. It's okay. I prefer it with ice, actually. It was working before you had decided to unplug. Okay, you know what, you guys?
Some people it was working, some people it wasn't. We're here.
Angry water, somebody said. It says sparkling water.
Yes.
I like it. I like it.
So, Matt, speaking of...
I love it. So it's been 3 weeks.
The last time we chatted, I was like dashing in for 5 minutes and then dashing to Mexico.
That entire podcast that you guys saw was all I saw of Jodi for 3 weeks. She dashed in, we recorded a video, and you dashed out, and you were on holidays for another 8 days or something like that. So,
let me tell you, best holiday ever.
Where did you go?
We were at Riviera Nayarit. It's just one giant bay where Puerto Rico was, and not Puerto Rico. Puerto Vallarta is on
like,
one part.
I'm nodding my head like I know just
Riviera Nayarit is on the other. It's just sort of a river divides
So like Riviera Maya, sort of? Is that the same sort of thing?
No.
Okay.
Because that's on the other side.
That's Cancun kind of area, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We stayed at the Villa del Palmer Flamingos Hotel, and I would never go anywhere again.
Never go any. Oh, so that's that's
oh my
it.
God.
That's the end.
It was the best hotel.
Really?
With 3 bathrooms in our suite.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was the best holiday. Everyone had their own space. We weren't tripping over each other. The resort was amazing. Food terrific. All the restaurants were outside.
That hits all the marks for me. I like traveling where you feel like it's a home away from home.
Yes.
Everybody has room. You're not jammed into a weird tiny room. You're not kind of nitpicking at each other. And then the food's got to be good.
Oh my gosh.
Right? Because of course you're going to get great weather and you're going to be by the ocean and it's going to be gorgeous, but...
Fluffy!
I know. Okay, so the dogs are territorial over their rawhides. Normally they would just be sleeping. I don't know what the hell's going on with them. It's fun and games, what can I just say? So he gets a little cranky and he just growls.
Been a shit show this
a little
morning.
bit, like kind of a lot. But, so you had great food.
Oh my God, and that's huge
all inclusive?
Yes.
Like everything was done.
You don't have to. That resort is not exclusively all inclusive, but that was the package that we had chosen.
Yeah.
And OMG, like grilled chicken, Caesar salads by the pool every day for lunch.
See? So it's just like summer. And we still have snow.
It snowed yesterday.
There were flurries when I came home today. I am so over the winter.
It's supposed to be a beautiful weekend.
Okay.
Like,
let's see how it goes.
6 or 7, somewhere in there.
And then we still haven't had that mucky melting time. It's really the worst time.
It really is.
Like there's 2 weeks where it's like a gross, muddy. Blech.
It's
I want to
gray
see
today.
flowers. It's great.
Our
Super
parents
great.
are coming home in 2 days.
Oh, that's crazy. They've been gone a long time. We haven't seen them
Yeah.
since the middle of January.
Yeah, which is way too long.
That's
for
a
me.
long time. That's our longest.
I feel like we needed to go down for a weekend, like a 3-day weekend.
We missed the boat. We got to do it.
Right?
Yes, we should
Like
do it.
February-ish, end of February-ish,
Yeah.
sort of in the middle.
Yeah, we used to go as a family for a week or two every year,
Oh my
and
God,
that was really
we could
fun.
have that whole. There's like 2 master suites, so we could have that room ourselves.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
totally true. But we did other holidays this year, and I'm sure Mom and Dad like the chaos-free, because when we come,
We
it's
wouldn't
just
be
a
chaos.
giant, no, just you and I. No,
That would be
really
fun to
fun.
go
That would be
shopping.
really
Just
fun.
for the weekend, go for lunch, go shopping.
Okay,
We
note
always-
to self: make sure that happens next winter.
Yeah,
We deserve it.
if we're invited.
We deserve it. We'll just crash. One day we'll just show up.
Oh my God.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Hilarious. Their social schedule is so busy, we couldn't do that. That would throw them for a giant loop.
Yeah, you're kind of true.
They
You're
would
kinda
need,
right.
as much as I would love to do that, they're so
As long as they don't
busy.
have house guests, it would be still easy to do.
Yeah, and they're
But Mom's a planner.
they're the best hosts ever.
Yeah.
Like when we used to come down when the kids were really young, there would be chocolates for us. There would be teddy bears, new stuffies on the beds for the kids.
Because lots of times we would be there for Easter, so the kids
Yeah.
would do their Easter egg hunt outside.
flowers in the bathroom and bedrooms.
It is like going to the best Airbnb,
Yeah.
but you can literally live in your
Why don't
pajamas
we get
and
breakfast
bathing
in
suit.
bed?
Okay,
request
I'm
that
going to
next
fill
week.
out the comment card because I think that would be nice. But we are going to a retreat soon.
We just
We
booked
just
the
booked
tickets.
airfare yesterday.
Was
so
that
we
crazy? Did we pay a crazy amount of money?
No,
Good.
no.
Going in 2 weeks.
It would have been cheaper if we'd stayed one more night, but it's just you got to manage your work schedule, and
I know.
it's on an island, so now you've got to consider ferries, which is so new to us. We
What-
never
Oh my God. So
had to deal
we're
with that.
trapped on the island on Sunday.
It feels like a horror movie. You can't get off.
There's a 9-ish ferry and a 7:45 p.m. ferry.
Yeah.
So, and I would have loved to have stayed all day
Me too.
Sunday, take the 7:45 ferry, take a 10 o'clock flight home.
Yeah.
There was no flights getting us home from Vancouver to
There was-
Edmonton Sunday night.
There was one that took
9 hours.
8 hours or something.
So
For an
where-
hour and a half nonstop flight, but it would stop and stop and stop and stop, and it would make like 9-hour trip overnight.
Do
No,
you
thank
think
you.
that's weird?
I do think that's weird because
Sunday-
Vancouver's a giant airport. I'm really surprised we can't get a, sort of a red eye
I would have. That's
type of flight.
that would have been perfect for me. We were thinking about
We
going
made
Thursday.
we made it work for our schedule. So we get three, Thursday, we get Friday, Saturday,
Sunday
a
morning.
little bit of Sunday.
We're leaving.
But it's going to be super fun. I can't wait to go. I've never been there.
No, me neither. It's going
And
to be
it's a
stunning.
really tiny retreat, and I'm just beyond excited to go. So that's
Yeah.
coming up really, really soon.
Okay, can I just say I'm wearing my Hohi Locatelli boxy sweater in honor of our friend's birthday.
Happy birthday, Hohi! Mwah, mwah.
Cheers!
And,
Hola, Hohi!
and today, Hohi has released her new pattern called Fading Point.
You guys, awesome.
What?
Yes.
It is stunning. It is one of those giant rectangular wraps. And I have to say, on my starting point, which is also a giant rectangular wrap, I wear it a ton. And I would love to cast one of those on. I just can't right now.
It's an amazing shape.
It's so beautiful. And it's sort of, you can highlight speckles and gradients, and go check it out. It's on sale this weekend, I believe, for a few days. So
It is big, people.
best wishes for the happiest birthday, Hobi.
Yeah, we love you.
You're still way younger than us, so
Have a big piece of meat.
have a meat cupcake. Those
So-
Argentinians like their meat.
Don't they?
Argentines, yeah. I feel like I've got a weird ball on my head, but whatever.
No.
Okay,
So I was just going to say something else.
we have tons of knitting to show too, which is awesome.
Yeah, we do.
We
Mine
do.
is only hat chat.
Hat chat. I have a few projects.
Okay.
And do you have any? You have finished up? Maybe we should get going on the knitting content.
Let's do that.
Should we do that?
Let's talk knitting.
Let's talk some
That's
knitting.
what we're here.
Let's show some knitting.
Not just for shenanigans.
And then we have an awesome review today too. We're going to give you guys a review of a book that's amazing, and you all know about it, but we want to give you guys our 2 cents and tell you how much we love it.
Sidetrack. I have been so busy in my office sewing this week. I'm ordering food in tonight.
Are you?
I'm Uber Eats.
Are you?
Yes. Have you not done Uber Eats before?
No.
It's Tracie.
Is it better than skip the dishes? Because
Same
skip the
thing.
dishes is like, takes forever.
No, Uber Eats is faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do it.
Famoso.
Yeah.
Or they're skip the dishes.
They do skip, but I think, doesn't Uber Eats go everywhere?
No.
No.
Uber Eats
Where
is
are you
all...
going to order from?
I don't know. It's an app. You go through it. There's a million restaurants and you pick. You know what they have?
I'm supposed to be making fish tacos for dinner tonight, which I love. But it's a lot of work. You know, make the coleslaw, make the pico de gallo, make the guacamole.
Speaking of pico de gallo.
Make the reservation.
Totally. I ate my weight in salsa and chips.
That's one reason that I do love Mexico, because I do love food.
Yeah.
Their food.
It was so
Those
good.
fresh, summery flavors.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that kind of stuff.
And let me tell you, the booze was flowing. Not me. My husband. Oh my God, he got really hammered tonight. Actually, the first night. He did that last vacation.
When he kind of gets to, when you get to an all-inclusive and you're like, ooh, everything's included. I'm just going to keep on drinking.
Our liquor cabinet's full, and he never drinks, right?
Right.
But you get there, you're on vacation,
Yeah.
you're in that mode, and it was like he would order 2 rum and cokes, down one, and walk with one. It's like, how old are you? You're not 17. He was so
that
drunk.
sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah.
Because to me,
A bit annoying.
To me, the hangover is never worth it, right? When I did drink, the hangover was horrendous.
And then he wants to make out.
Of course he does. That's
That
fine.
hammer, no, thank you.
That's fine.
I said no.
Right.
I'm shutting it down. I'm putting a pillow between us.
Force field.
Drunk make out? No, thank you. When I'm sober, maybe if I was drunk too.
Right.
Anyway, how did
When
I get there?
you're gonna make it worth my while, then we can talk about it.
Totally. When you're gonna pass out halfway through, I'm out.
Right.
Anyway.
So there's a little tip list for you.
Totally.
OMG. Okay, supposedly we're talking about knitting.
Yeah. Okay, we were.
Okay, are we going to show knitting our projects? Do you have works in progress?
No, but
Do you have
bring
finished
it on.
objects?
Uh-huh.
Okay, go ahead.
No, we'll start with yours.
I do. I have two
Bring it out.
Two-
Whip it out.
whips.
Yeah.
I'm going to whip it out. I'll whip out this first one for you.
Yeah.
It is a test knit, but I get to share it. It's a new, amazing, oh my God, this cardigan, you guys, it's so beautiful. And it's a really beautiful texture pattern in stunning yarn. So far it has been the most relaxing thing that I have knit on in a long, long time.
I think this shape is so flattering.
I am dying
on
to finish this.
most, if not all, body
It's
types.
just going to be one of those really light, almost a shell, like a
Yeah.
cozy, not big and bulky, but the yarns that you use are going to make it kind of warm, right? So you're holding 2 yarns together.
Hold
Oops,
it back
get
just like
back
where
here.
you were. Yeah.
Get back here. It is Shibui
Wow.
Silk Cloud. So this is their mohair, which is 60% mohair and 40% lace.
You guys.
Silk, 40% silk. But it is a lace weight. So it's very, very fine. This is 25 grams and you get 300 meters. Let me just make sure that that's right. It is 300 meters. So like Rowan Kid Silk Haze
Yes.
is 25 grams as well, but you only get 210 meters. So this is that much
lot.
finer. And it's got 10% more silk. Look at the glow. Like
It
it really
is-
does glow like that.
It's stunning.
And then you hold this other lace weight of theirs. It's called Sema. And it's an alpaca merino, 70% superfine baby alpaca and 30% merino.
You're
And
holding it double.
you hold them together.
1 and 1.
Yes. 1 and 1.
Hohi, you're killing me.
Stop it with the luxury here, you guys. This is
wow.
This is my swatch.
really.
Can you
really
see that
pretty.
texture?
Yes. So pretty.
And it's just instantly, once you get into it, you know exactly where you are in the pattern. You don't need to follow row by row.
Really?
Yes, really. Really, really, really.
You guys, it's like a cloud.
So this is how far I am. I'm actually almost finished the top part of the back. And then I'll pick up stitches and knit down. So this will be the top part of the back. And then I'll pick up stitches here and knit down a little bit. And then pick up stitches on the other side and knit down a little bit. And then I'll join it all in one piece and knit it back and forth.
Is there purling?
There is
purling. Yeah.
There's a couple of there's a little bit of ribbing and a little bit of stockinette. So in stockinette you have
nice.
a row of purl. But to me, this is flying. but feel it. Like,
Could you steek it
no.
once you get in the round?
I don't think so.
Because there's no bow.
It's not in the round. It's a cardigan. So you're knitting flat all the time.
I know, but once you get to here,
I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
You could.
I don't know. I don't know
But
about
there's no
sticking
band
this.
and picking it
No.
up, so you're not gonna hide a steek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's to me super wearable. I know this is something I'm going to wear a ton. And now that I've finished a couple of things, I'm going to get right back at this because I was knitting on this last weekend, and it went quickly. And
Don't you love starting a new big project like that?
I love it. I've been casting on a lot of things and not finishing a lot of things, so I want to get really monogamous and get it finished. Like look at the drape.
It's Tracie. It's like a
cloud. It's like a cloud. So she's called it like a cloud. But it's
that's so
literally
funny.
when you feel the fabric, that's exactly what it feels like.
Your dog's
And
bugging me.
my dog is bugging me too. He's like half growling and moaning at the other one. Let's ignore him. Or we could put him in his house and then totally forget it. So I have to say
It's
too,
so pretty.
this yarn was actually sent to me by Shibui.
What a treat!
What a treat! So thank you. Mwah, mwah. It
Because
is-
we don't ever get yarn support for testing.
No. So it's
So
a super
that's
huge treat. And this is a special pattern. And really, you guys, you want to hear more about it? Go watch Hohi's journal. This is by Hohi Locatelli. She has her own YouTube channel, and she talks about her designs and works in progress. And I love watching her. So you can hear more about it on her journal. Look at the halo. Can you see it? Shibui,
What size needle are you knitting it on?
3.75 millimeter.
I will never knit this sweater.
Well, you've already knit a sweater on a side. So it's US 5, it says. Jodi, it goes great. I mean, it's such a treat to knit. I can't even tell you how much I'm loving knitting it.
My brain is just processing, how do I knit it with bigger needles?
Right. And Shibui is actually one of my all-time favorite yarns ever.
They
Everything they do.
They have the gold standard of luxury yarn.
They are just so unique. And their whole philosophy is to hold one or two of the yarns together to create different kinds of fabrics. So they've got lots of patterns where you hold Seema with something else.
They're really,
Or you
really
hold
creative
two
that way.
strands of Seema to create another
Yes.
gauge and fabric. So lots of their yarns, when you look at them on the back, there's all kinds of gauges listed because you can hold, knit them looser and tighter. And
This is going to be,
giant fan.
you're going to be wearing it a ton.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And it's a real pleasure to knit. So, and I've got it in this cute little basket, and it just sits in the living room, and it's just
That's
the whole
so
thing.
cute.
The whole thing is just too much fun.
That is fun.
So I'm loving that.
If you were to gander, not including socks, how many whips do you have going?
Well, I have a few shawls
Yeah.
and a few sweaters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not including socks.
Right.
And I have a worsted weight sweater and a fingering weight sweater. But I'm not casting on other things. Like, that's it. Those are my works in progress. I'm not.
Right.
I'm having a hard time not casting things on. So I'm to the point where I want to finish these things. Right? Why start something at 0?
I want to get back to my sweater. I've been doing a lot of hat knitting. I want to get back to it.
Yeah, do that.
I'm going to.
But I love knitting all of them. So I don't care which ones I'm knitting. I really am loving everything I've cast on.
Right.
Yeah. So I love that.
Me too. Okay, so do you have another whip?
Yeah,
Okay, let's see.
I do.
Okay.
I have been knitting the Curious Handmade Mystery Knit Along, her Impressionist Mystery Knit Along. I'm already behind one clue.
A whole clue.
The first clue, banged it out in no time. Second clue, I was knitting a sweater. So I'll catch up.
Totally.
It's totally your own thing. But so if you haven't seen the Impressionist Mystery Knit Along by Helen Stewart and you don't want to see it, look away because I'm going to show. I'll show you my yarn first.
Avert your eyes.
Avert.
You started the dark.
This is the one that, these are the ones I brought back from the Edinburgh Yarn Festival. They are La Bien-Aimée
This is
in-
that dark, you guys.
in her merino single. And it's really like the most magical. You get, this is Winterfell and it's almost black, but it's blue. And then you get flashes of like the cobalt that's underneath. It's unbelievable.
So I
in
think it's
person.
Overdyed with black.
I don't know what they do
like
in their,
cobalt, whatever they've.
in their magical La Bien-Aimé studios. I don't know what they do, but this color is unbelievable to me.
I don't know if you guys can see.
It's I think it's pretty difficult to photograph in our crap lighting. And this one is pop grunge. Oh yeah, our lighting's like total crapola. I think it's because we have these
right
things.
And it's
pop grunge is a soft gray with neon pink pops and orange and yellowish green kind of. Love. And then her yellow brick road.
Is she known for the
This
yellow?
is her bag.
Yeah.
She's just,
her yellow's her fave.
it is her favorite. She just knit a sweater in this color, but a different base.
Oh, that would look beautiful.
But it
on her
really,
dark.
really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. It looks
with
gorgeous
her dark
on
hair.
her. So here's the first clue. Let me see. This is the right side. So it is crescent shaped, and it's kind of fadey. You fade your colors a little bit. And so far I just have little tiny eyelets.
Tracie,
and I've just added the dark blue.
Is this
so
the
this
beginning?
is the end of clue number 1. There is another clue that this was a big clue. She said this was the biggest clue.
This isn't that big.
Well,
I guess
but in comparison to all
you're
four
right.
of them,
It
I
is.
guess,
It is. It is.
it didn't take long to knit because it's really
I want this shawl.
garter stitch, and it's just a pleasure to watch TV and visit and knit. But look at the cool little. I love her edging that she's done on it.
That is really pretty with that big open
Giant yarn overs.
Do you do a double yarn over?
It's a secret.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you do. No, not exactly. Not exactly.
God,
but it does make a
pretty.
really cool edging, and I'm just dying to. I just think the colors are super cool. Right?
It is so beautiful.
I love it, and it's tons of fun to knit on it. So if you haven't knit it, if you haven't gotten into it, there's tons of time.
And it's always fun. It's a beautiful shawl. Like, you don't have to knit just for the mystery.
And I know once people see it, like, there was a lot of people nervous to do the mystery part of it. And that doesn't bother me at all because I love all of Catalan's designs. So I know I'm going to love it.
Yeah.
And I just think it's fun. I should try and catch up this weekend, though.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's fun to try and stay on
I
top
don't
of it.
I don't really want to get so far behind that I see a finished one.
So I've only done one mystery knit along, and I kept up.
Yeah, that was hard. The starting point.
That was a job.
A lot of knitting.
A lot of knitting.
But I was really proud of us to keep up.
Right?
And it felt really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if I don't and start that and let it fall to the roadside, I won't finish it.
It's easy to just let it sit then.
Yes.
Because then it doesn't matter.
Right.
So that's part of the reason. Maybe tonight I will even start on that clue number 2 because it's not as long.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe I'll skip cooking and knit instead.
Order Uber Eats takeout.
Yeah.
Your kids would love that.
That would be great.
I might do it again tomorrow, too. Oh, Friday night's pizza night.
Yeah, Friday night I'm going to go buy pizza dough and we're going to make pizza.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's super easy.
Okay.
Wait, Jody, I have a question. Name of your pullover. Worsted Boxy.
Worsted Boxy by Hohi Locatelli.
Worsted Boxy. And this is the Hue Loco. What's your color of yarn? What was that called
Girl
again?
Talk.
Girl Talk.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so
Jody.
do you have any more whips?
What the heck? Do I have any more whips? No.
Okay, so I want to
I
say
sock talk.
thank you to everybody who loved my knitting my hat.
The JoJo's hat.
I know.
Big hit.
It was a hit, and it was just so humbling that people bought your pattern
and knit it, Jody. Like, I've seen a ton of them on Instagram.
I know. So, I mean, thank you guys. It was to me that because it was my first time.
Yeah.
It was so much fun seeing the pictures pop up in the projects and the
Totally.
comments, and I got so much encouragement and support, and that really meant a lot.
It does mean a lot.
It means a lot.
It does mean a lot because it's kind of scary. I mean, it's fun to design, but you never know if anybody's going to knit it. So
Totally.
to see people loving the knit and multiple knits. I've seen, can you hear my stomach? I'm so growling right now.
Is that you or the dog?
That's my dog. That's my stomach. It's okay. But I love seeing it and it's amazing. I knit one, gave it away.
Yeah.
I need to knit one for myself. So
Yeah.
I will be knitting more.
Well, guess what? I have 4 new patterns.
What?
I will not be releasing them all at once. I'm going to have some space in between. But I thought I would show you guys because I think that's going to be fun to do a little preview.
I totally agree. I'm in awe of how gorgeous these all are.
Okay, so this first one, do you guys remember that Stitch Together Studio
Yes.
fingering set I had? And I also had, is it always called Kid Silk Hay? No, mohair.
It's a mohair blend,
Right.
And there's lots of different mohairs you can get.
So do you guys remember I had that set, Kiss the Concrete? I wanted to design a pattern that used a fun one skein of fingering weight that you hold double.
Which we've all got.
Right? That's what I was
How
thinking.
many speckled skeins do you just fall in love with?
Yeah.
Right? I've got a container, like a thing.
Oh my God. So
this is such a good idea.
So this is going to be optional, holding the Kid Silk Haze with it. So the pattern's going to be written for holding figuring weight double.
Love.
Oh my God. I love it. And then I put like this baby pink, because there's lots of pink speckles.
Jodi, it's so beautiful.
I haven't named the hats yet.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah. Okay, so
Jodi, this is and feeling this. To me, you add mohair to anything and it just elevates it to really luxurious.
Yeah.
This color's amazing. Have you shown this to her?
Who?
Stitch Together Studio?
Yeah, I should.
Okay.
No,
She'll love
I just
it.
love it.
It's gorgeous color.
Okay, so this next one is just a fun little offset cable. So you're not getting a traditional, like hard line of cables. They're just going sort of
love it.
Back and forth. Easy cabling, you guys. This pattern is super, super quick and easy. And I use Sweet Fiber DK.
Oh, the color's amazing.
Isn't that pretty?
What color is that? It's kind of a tealy blue. Hey, is it Shipwreck?
Yes.
Shipwreck.
Thank you for
That's
that.
what it is. That's what it looks like.
Isn't that pretty?
It's stunning. So I'm Melissa, Sweet Fiber, super fan.
So we went to the Fiber Nook, our local yarn store this past weekend.
Yes, we did.
And a couple of skeins jumped in my purse. And I didn't steal them. I bought them.
Makes you sound like you're a klepto.
Yeah. So this, Tracie's familiar with this. I was not.
Yeah.
This is Bahram U in her Dovestone DK base.
It's such a beautiful wool blend. It's
Yeah.
all wool.
Yeah.
But it's British breeds, which is what Bahram U I think is known for, right? So it's Wensleydale, Blueface Leicester, and Dark Masham. Does that sound right?
I don't remember that.
So all British breeds, and you think, all wool, it's got to be itchy. And you're a great barometer for this.
That's what I was going to say, because a lot of all wools can be very, very scratchy.
Sure.
This is not at all. I could wear a sweater in this.
Oh, Jodi, the colors that are available in this yarn, every time I go to the Fiber Nook and see, I think to myself, this has to be a sweater.
Doesn't it?
Has to. Their
colors are stunning.
It's just gorgeous.
Yeah.
So, and all those color work things that are so popular right now, or even just like a cabled or textured something.
It's got beautiful stitch definition.
It's incredible yarn.
So this, you guys, it's just using knits and pearls.
Jodi, it's so fun.
And it's a wavy rib.
I love it.
Isn't that fun?
Yes, I love it.
And no pom-pom. But Tracie had a good suggestion. Let's make it a beanie.
Well, what I love about what I'm seeing, like especially this, super unisex.
Yes.
So it looked really good on you without the pom-pom, even though I love pom-poms.
Yes.
I think it's really good either way.
I agree.
And for some reason, this yarn's got kind of a slight halo.
It does.
So
it's got a
I don't know. It's my stomach. I'm so sorry.
It sounds like the dog.
Not like upset stomach. It's just I haven't eaten yet today.
That is so. I haven't either. 2:15.
I've been a little bit. I've just been busy, and then we decided to do this. So it was like whatever. Oh God, Jodi.
Okay, so do you guys remember the walk collection that Tracie brought me back from Scotland? Like, look at the drape on this. Just
tell me about
how amazing the yarn is.
Your experience knitting that yarn. Because all I've done is fondle the skeins so far. I have not knit with it yet.
If somebody told me you could only knit with walk for the rest of your life, I would be a happy person.
Her booth at EYF, it wasn't huge, but it was packed with the most gorgeous colors and gorgeous fibers. I wish I could rewind. You know, those festivals can be super overwhelming.
Yes.
And there's just so many things that I wish I had bought. You're limited by suitcases and all that stuff. So she is high on my list of, you need to go visit her online shop and have her ship you something.
Oh my God.
Her yarn is amazing. And that color, Jodi.
This is the most beautiful base. It's merino, silk.
Alpaca.
Alpaca.
Cashmere?
Right.
Isn't there cashmere in there?
It'll
Silk cashmere?
it'll be in the pattern exactly what it is, but you guys,
It's her Luxe DK.
and this is, I mean, it looks slightly similar just because of this, but actually it's quite different.
It's yeah, it is different.
Quite different
Definitely.
of a stitch pattern.
Yeah.
But that's my other one. This is the first one I knit in Mexico.
So pretty.
So I'm not sure which one I'm going to be.
I'm so glad I decided I wear hats now.
Yeah. I'm photographing this weekend, and I'll have it out to a couple test knitters this
Are you?
this week. Yeah.
Can I be a test knitter? I need you to knit me. I need you.
You
to
can
send me
have
one.
all of the patterns, but you don't have to be.
I know
test
what
knit.
you mean.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I can knit it, but I don't have to do it in the time frame.
Yes.
And I say that word about test knitting. I'm better that way.
Yeah. And now I get it, because I would really like to be able to send this to 3 or 4 people next week.
Yeah.
And get them back within 3
But
days.
you know what, Jody? I would be thrilled to knit one of those for you this weekend. So if you really need someone to test
I
it,
don't need because I've got some other people that can do it.
I would love to. What else do I have to do? I have nothing that I
Yeah.
have to do. I would love to knit your pattern and
Well, just let me know
have-
which one you want, and I'll send you. Because I'll send you the good copies once they're all done, but I'll
Yeah.
send you the rough draft so you can knit one this weekend. if you
well,
want.
whatever one you first want to publish, send it to me and I'll knit one this weekend.
Okay.
How fun is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Message me if anybody wants to be. Oh,
You know what? I feel like maybe we should open a thread in Ravelry.
okay. If you want to put your email
But
down.
you would have to be the person to deal with that thread. There's the catch.
That is so funny.
Or
Or should I get them to
don't
email
know,
me?
I don't know how you want to.
jodybrowndesigns@gmail.com. I don't even know if that's right. Don't email
What's my
that.
email? I have no idea. Let me check.
Why don't you comment down below in the video? No.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. What is the best way to do this? You know what, Joe? You know what the best way to do it is? Post it on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
And then when you have your test knitters, take that post down.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
Okay? So follow Mrs. Brown's Bags on Instagram.
But keep in
if
mind,
you're not already.
if it's past Friday or Saturday, please know that I would have gotten test knitters,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Because we're lucky
Okay.
enough that people watch right away and they're
Yeah,
know,
and you
they-
don't need a ton of them
I
for
need-
this one, but you've got things coming down the road.
Yeah. So we'd love to have your name in a queue.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's awesome.
It's
How
been so
nice.
much fun.
How
Yay.
nice, Jody. They're gorgeous.
Thank
You're doing
you.
an amazing job.
Thank you. That's been my knitting, you guys. I actually have 3 more hats knit at home. So 7 hats in 2 weeks. Well,
You're gonna be the hat
3
queen.
weeks. Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I
can't
feel like
wait.
that's my lane.
It's as soon as you started knitting hats, Jody, you got super excited about it.
Yeah.
And you loved that they were not complicated and you can get them done really quickly. There's a huge benefit to hats. It's not like socks, it's not like mittens where you have to make a second one. Everybody in
Yeah.
Canada needs one.
Right.
They're an amazing gift.
Yeah.
These pom-poms totally highlight. I mean, you can make it like you could knit that one that you showed us with the wavy rib. You could knit 10 of these in different colors, pom-poms, no pom-poms, and give them away as gifts for, I mean, this is the time to start knitting for Christmas.
Well, I'm not going to give these all to my kid. How many hats does my
No.
kid need? I think I should put some of them away
Absolutely. Absolutely
for
you
birthdays
should.
and stuff.
Yeah. This sagey green,
It's stunning.
it's like gray green.
Yeah.
It's a really cool color. Guys or girls.
Yeah,
love,
I agree.
love.
I agree.
So yeah, there you go. There's your meeting right there.
Okay,
on the
that was
podcast.
hat chat.
Hat chat. Okay, we need to think of a thing.
Hat chat.
Oh my god, I love it. Okay, I do have sock talk.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Sock talk.
Sock talk. Okay, let's kick off sock talk with some winners.
Let's do that.
We sent out a bunch of prizes this week and we drew some names for the March Sock Bash. I meant to see how many people, I think there was like 900 people or 900 entries. It's crazy. Thank you so much for knitting along with us, you guys.
This is really fun. It's fun seeing everybody's entry.
It is
yeah.
so much fun. So our theme for extra entries that month was cables. So there was lots and lots of cable socks. And if this is you, how do we do this?
That's good.
If this is you, you'll be getting a message from us on Ravelry and we will send you a prize that will be full of amazing donations from sponsors that have been sending us stuff over the last several months. So we love putting those together, and we're thrilled and so excited that you guys knit along with us every month. This month, our theme is stripes. And that just sort of, I mean, I love stripes. Right?
Who doesn't love a stripy sock?
So you can make your own stripes with using little bits of yarn that you have at home, or you can buy self-striping yarn.
Even if you put a stripe or two
Felici,
in the band,
stripes.
The whole thing doesn't have to be stripes.
You can stripe it any way you want.
Yeah.
It's got to be, there's a million ways to do stripes. And I just feel like we could all do stripes pretty easily. So that's an easy one. And for May, it's sock blanks.
I know, I saw that.
Did you see that? Yes. I thought of sock blanks, and I thought, you know what? People might need a heads up to buy one.
Yeah.
Especially if they're trying to knit every month with us.
Yeah.
So now in May, if you knit from a sock blank, which it makes the coolest speckly socks.
You'd have no idea what it's going to look like.
One of my favorite pairs of socks I've ever knit are just plain vanilla, but they're from a sock blank, and I wear them all the time.
Yeah.
So anyway, sock blanks for May. So that's really fun.
I have some sock blanks.
Yeah, me too.
I should get Marianne to knit them for me.
Wind them
into
cakes. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I prefer that, winding it into a cake and then knitting from it.
Is it a little fussy sometimes when you're...
I don't find it fussy at all. I loved knitting those socks.
No, right off the blank?
No, yeah,
okay.
right off the blank.
I've
only ever done it once.
Yeah.
But I love the socks so much, I kept buying sock blanks, and then I haven't knit them again.
I know, me too.
So I do have a pair, bitches.
When was the last time you had a pair?
I know.
I can't remember mine.
I can't remember either. I can't even tell you how excited I am to have a pair of socks. These are the Magnolia socks that I did not show you last time because it was not published yet. So this is part of the Handmade Sock Society. This is the second sock that came out.
That's pretty.
It's so gorgeous. I can't. I wish to say I can't even, but really I can't even. It is business on the front, party in the back. Super, super simple on the back. These are my favorite kinds of sock to knit, where you just have a pattern.
Look at how pretty that is.
Yeah, it turned out.
I've never knit a lacy pair of socks.
And it really is. It looks so fancy and complicated. You guys, I don't do fancy and complicated.
Right.
This was easy to memorize and to read your knitting, and there's lots of ribbing, and then rest rows, right? Like, yes, I put a few eyelets in here, but then anyway.
Does this pattern have a name?
This is called the Magnolia socks.
The Magnolia socks. Mm-hmm. Oh, you've already said that twice.
And the yarn is by Circus Tonic Handmade. It's her koala blend. That never gets old for us.
Oh my gosh.
Because we're weirdos.
That's really pretty.
Isn't that pretty? Okay, this is the wrong bag. Just a sec.
Wow, Helen. Do you need a cable needle?
I did half a sock with a cable needle, and the rest of the way, no cable needles.
Were you just dropping stitches?
Not one.
Okay, I'll have to just get you to show
me
what you did.
I think the key to that is just not to be really tight with your tension, right? You don't want to, I'll show you. Yeah, no problem. I cabled that without. So here's the yarn. It is called Melbourne Magnolia.
The color's so beautiful.
It's awesome. So Hannah of Circus Tonic Handmade,
this is gorgeous.
She dyed this specially for the Handmade Sock Society, so it's a new color.
So did you get it because of that?
And when I was at Helen's retreat in England, she said, do you want to test knit these? I was like, yeah. And she said, well, I actually have some yarn. Do you want to take one of the skeins of yarn home?
Oh.
So Hannah sent her a few skeins in different bases, and this one is the BFL nylon, which
love.
I would have picked that.
This is a sturdy sock.
They feel woolly, right?
Yes. But not scratchy.
But they're gonna last.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's a 80% BFL, 20% nylon, and it's called Dathliad BFL sock. So I know Hannah has been dyeing this day and night. She's been selling a ton of this color. And I'm thrilled to have this much left over for toes and cuffs.
You'll use that.
I'll totally use this. So I love it. And I was thrilled to have a pair of socks.
Oh my gosh.
When the hell was the last time I did that?
You know what probably would solve our problem with lighting if we shifted to either here in the middle or here in the middle.
Okay.
Not today. We're not going
Okay.
to get up and do that today, but I
Okay.
was just thinking that.
So that's that. That was my first sock, and I have one more sock, but that's it. And that's the end of our
Smells
knitting.
sheepy.
Is that the end of our knitting? Isn't it nice, Jody? I loved knitting with that. It's so tonal. Like I haven't knit with a tonal
very,
like that
very
for
tonal.
a long time.
Not sheepy, but it smells woolly.
Let me smell.
Did you wear these? Am I
No.
smelling your?
No. No.
Do you get what I smell?
No. Not really. I mean, they smell like
Yes.
wool socks. Oh, okay. So that one might be the one I just blocked last night. So
maybe I'm getting because it's freshly
maybe
wet.
maybe.
Oh, I love
Because
that smell.
I literally just finished these. I was like, I'm not going to bed without finishing these because I'm so close.
Your gauge is so beautifully tight, as you need to with socks, right? Like
I don't even think about. I mean, I do it on a 2.25 millimeter, and I did knit it on my Zing sock needles.
Which we
Giant
love.
fan. I mean, if I'm going to be 100% honest,
I don't love the cable.
It's a little catchy on the edge.
And the cable, it has that memory to it that I don't love.
I still love the needle. I think maybe I've just gotten more tolerant of it. I like them.
I'm the same way. The Zing, love.
I don't
The
have
cable,
I don't have a perfect sock needle. I don't think there is such a thing as a perfect sock needle because Addie's got a great join, but I really hate the cable.
It's Zing and Chowgu for me. Chowgu
Those
cord
mini twists, I really
and a
like.
Zing.
But when I was away, I actually had to buy a needle at the event
Why?
because I
For
didn't
sock
have
needle-
another sock needle.
Oh.
Because it just dropped into my lap. So Julie of Suffolk Socks was there and she hooked me up.
Is that nice?
Hook me up, no problem. Yeah, it was great.
Okay, well done. Let's see your last sock.
Last sock. Okay, this is.
So
another
I
one.
had hat chat. You have sock talk.
I kind of do.
That's
I kind of
funny.
do. So this one, it was really funny. Last time I was knitting this, and I wasn't sure if I could show you, but I should have known that I could. So this is the new. It's not yet published, but I don't know when it's coming, but we'll let you know. This is Joji Locatelli's. So far, it's called Two Color Sock, and maybe that. I mean, I'm thinking that's the name. The Two Color Sock. It's beautiful. I love it.
Yeah.
And she's combined so many things that I love. Remember, like the 3-color cashmere cowl and the 3-color. So it makes me think of that, right?
Well,
Like
would
you
not-
could wear them all. You know, you could wear them matching. You could knit matching
Yes.
ones. She's got this awesome striping sequence, super easy lace, and then a really pretty textured foot. But I love how you get to change your color at the end. This sock, when I put it on, I thought to myself, that looks really good. It's a
And
really good looking sock.
you would not get bored. You just keep knitting because you want to get to the next section.
Totally didn't get bored. And it's I don't know if it's coming across pink, but it's actually peachy. It's totally peach, which is really not my wheelhouse.
But peach goes
Normally-
so amazing with gray.
I just thought the colors were perfect
Yeah.
together. So this was, again, when I was at the Curious Handmade Country House Retreat, there was a marketplace. And yeah, it is peachy. Thank you for that. And Gather Yarn, Meta, who is Gather Yarn, she brought a giant pile of her beautiful naturally dyed yarns. So this one it's her platinum sock base, which I believe is 75.25.
It doesn't say. Oh no, it doesn't say.
When you look, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. These were handwritten tags, and so but the good thing with this pattern is
That's beautiful.
2 50-gram skeins are enough. Like you buy.
Is this a 50-gram skein?
These were 50-gram skeins.
I like a 50-gram skein.
So you don't even need a full 50 of the second color.
Right.
I'm not going to need. So if you've got leftovers from, like, look how much yarn I've got left over from that pair.
I have an idea.
Okay.
I think your other sock should be opposite.
I thought of that. Like fraternal twins.
Yes.
When I was looking at it this morning, I thought, how fun would that be to do the opposite?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it.
Do it. Oh my
Okay,
God, I
I'm
love
gonna
it.
do it.
Okay.
So
Look, it matches. Oh my God.
it kind of
gray.
does, right? Anyway, so Gather Yarn, you guys, she just had an update. I can't tell you how much I loved it. So the gray was dyed with oak and iron. That sounds weird to me, but that's I'm
Okay.
pretty sure what it was. And the this one is dyed with madder and with washing soda added. So I guess it's totally different when you dye with natural things.
Well, and it's all a chemicals reaction, right?
Yeah.
With what, and
so I just find it super fascinating. Meta is very well versed in natural dyeing.
I
She
would
learned in
love-
Denmark, she learned in England.
was she an attendee?
She and Helen put the retreat on together.
Okay.
And she also has Gather Yarn. So, but you know what? She does dyeing classes. So locally in London,
Mm-hmm.
she does naturally dyeing classes.
I
Check her
would
out.
love to take a naturally dyed
Jodi.
class.
It would be so much fun.
Oh my goodness.
If you guys can get to a country house retreat,
Go.
it's
Run.
I can't even tell you how much fun I had. And then it was in my gorgeous bag from Sarin Yarns. Sarin Yarns. So she also has an Etsy shop, and I will link. This is Emma, who is also at the retreat. I loaded up before I even got to EYF. I had shopped.
So do you feel like you could have gone to the retreat and come back home and felt fulfilled for traveling that far?
Sure. I mean, it was amazing to do that. It would be nice to have. I mean, it's pretty far for us.
A few
to
days
go
on
for a
either
few
end.
days. So it would be nice to have a little bit of a sightseeing.
Like 8 days?
Oh yeah, tons of time.
Right.
1 week.
Because the retreat was how many days?
3. So you get to the retreat on Sunday, you leave Wednesday. EYF starts Thursday and goes to Sunday. So
And she times it specifically for that.
it's specifically like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And 95% of the people at the retreat went on the train to EYF.
Was the train fun?
So fun. I love traveling by
Okay, so
train.
was it what we imagined? Were you
What?
sitting at tables of 4 facing each other knitting?
Yeah, you can on the train.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are some of those.
Because remember New York, it was like,
No, there's both. So there's like seats like in a bus, and then there's some seats. But yes,
look at the hundreds and thousands of birds in the big, huge flock.
That reminds me of a horror movie.
Oh my God, the sky is falling.
Crazy town. So
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you. So now I still have to knit one more. And you know what? It might be really fun. Keep me going
Yeah.
to do that thing where you change the colors.
I think that's going to be super, super fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
love it.
I'm thirsty and I'm drinking this begrudgingly.
I know you don't have to drink it if you don't like it.
I don't feel like I have to, but it's
You're
terrible.
thirsty? Is it bad? Well, I prefer
No.
everything on ice, and I like, if it says lemon, I would rather just have a piece of real lemon,
Right.
right?
I don't mind Pellegrino.
So you just don't like this brand? You're
I don't know
you're
what it
super
is,
fancy. You just don't like
apparently.
this brand.
Okay. We're going to continue our Hohi birthday celebration. We
Yes.
should have had hats and a cupcake.
We totally should have had meatloaf or a steak.
Yes. Oh, I'm so hungry. Can we not talk about food, please? What is in your baking thing over there?
Brownies.
Did you make them?
Well, Ghirardelli mix, but yeah, I made them last night, Jodi. They're really good.
My mouth is watering.
Have some. Go get some for
No,
us.
I'm not going to eat.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So March 1st, Interpretation 5 came out,
Yeah.
which I love this collaboration.
I look so forward to every single one when they come out.
And I mean, this completes the collection. I have them all. So this is Hohi Locatelli and Vera Valimaki, which I'm sure you guys know. I'm sure you've heard of this, but if you haven't, Interpretations is their collaboration they've been doing every year for the past 5 years.
Yeah.
And
Excuse me.
Hohi is in Argentina, and Vera is in Finland.
Halfway
And
around the world.
they're best friends, and they are design partners. And so every year they do a gorgeous book, and a Pom Pom puts it out for them.
Don't you think they complement their designs, complement having a book together so beautifully?
I was really thinking about, what should I say other than how much, because I mean, spoiler alert, I'm giant fans of both of these ladies all the time.
Yeah.
Their style just, I love it. This
Yeah.
speaks to me all the time. But you're right. I feel like when you get this book, their designs are so complementary.
Yeah, they really are.
Different, but same kind of
Yeah.
lane, right? Like if you like one, chances are you're really going to like the other designer. There's 4 shawls and 8 garments in here.
It's a lot of knitting in this one book.
I just the way they photograph it. So they change their location all the time. This time, Vera came to Argentina and they photographed the book there. They actually have a website called interpretationsbyhohiandvera.com. And you can go there. They've got videos about when they were photographing this and beautiful artistic videos showing off their patterns.
Yeah, they really document their process, don't they?
Yeah, they're so good that way. And so what they do, if you're not familiar with it, they choose 6 words and then they each interpret, that word in a pattern. So the words this time were bliss, ground, shelter, movement, rough, and explore. And I think there's just literally something for everybody in here. This tunic, I totally have to knit this tunic.
It's stunning.
And this shawl. So this is their 5th anniversary for this. And they just thought that was something to celebrate. And absolutely, I totally agree. So 12 patterns, they contacted 12 of their favorite dyers who did special interpretations colorways. And it is dyers that are just unbelievable. They've got this gorgeous color palette going. Every single pattern in here is knit.
This.
Okay, this one, Vera. What? It's called Rose Quartz, and it is like this gorgeous slouchy cardigan. And they've actually got fingering weight and DK and worsted weight. They've got kind of everything. Hohi's, oh yeah. This is the Tree Seeker wrap. I think Hohi talks about this one on her journal because I know she does. This one's done in Plucky Bellow Worsted, which has some cashmere. I can only imagine what that feels like on.
So there's lots to read.
Yeah.
They talk about the words and they talk about how they interpreted it, and it's so beautiful.
I
is
love
gorgeous.
reading these books, and I love looking at these books.
Yeah.
And I hope to knit a lot of things out of them. I absolutely love them. That one you just showed, okay, the one you just showed to me, I think I should knit it for our Canadian winters. It's got
Tracie.
a turtleneck, it's got cables, and it's an A-line sweater. It's knit in, the yarn for that one's actually a Finnish dyer that I hadn't heard of.
Is it fingering?
I don't think so.
DK.
DK, so how perfect is that?
You guys, it's all cables.
It
It's
is
so beautiful.
gorgeous.
Okay.
But the next one that you're going to show, I think, is the one that I'm going to knit.
Oh my gosh.
Both of these ladies love their stripes. And actually, the first shawl I ever thought about knitting, and it's so funny when I think about it now, when I was a newer knitter, was the color Affection.
Yes.
And it's Vera's pattern. And it's 3 colors of fingering weight yarn. And I thought to myself, there is no way I'm ever going to be able to knit
I know.
3 skeins of fingering weight yarn. So now I really feel like I need to knit.
Well, after the starting point, how many meters was that?
But I mean, I don't even blink at 3 skeins now, right?
Okay.
And even, right?
Yes.
And I just remember, that's when I thought to myself, shawl, that's like an old lady thing. Who knits a shawl? But it is literally, that was back in the days when I called her Jodi. When I thought her name was Jodi, and the first shawl pattern I ever bought was the color Affection.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what I really love about this? I get nervous, not being a slim person, about sideways stripes.
Horizontal, yeah.
But she's cut you before the side of your body with these coming up and down, so that's going to be super flattering, you guys.
And I think your color selection is really, if you're worried about that kind of thing, I think a gradient would be amazing in this, so that you have, just maybe all blues or all grays, and with that one color that would separate it. I actually think a blue gradient with a soft gray to be the dividing lines. This one I can't stop looking at. I feel like this one I might knit for my Knit City sweater.
I actually think,
and I could pick this at a stash.
I would knit a full sleeve for my own preference.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm debating on making this a fuller sleeve just for our climate.
Right.
Just for our climate.
Right. I have to say, there's not one, I'm a terrible person to review this. There's not one thing in here that I wouldn't love to knit.
Okay. And then this is the last. Look how special these are, you guys.
So this color caught my eye.
Yeah. Look how teeny weeny that makes her waist. That's
isn't
such
it
a beautiful
flattering?
shape. Yeah.
It's so flattering. And again, it's sort of a simple textured pattern that just the yarn shines. A beautiful tonal yarn. That's Julie Aslan's new color called Happy.
And it's for the sweater.
It's for,
Yes.
every colorway in this book was designed and created for just that pattern. So they never existed before. Hohi's cabled coat. One day I need to knit one of Hohi's cabled coats. This one is stunning. It's called Rugged Coat. And is that Madeline Tosh, that one?
Yes.
Okay. It's just
DK, you guys.
DK. See, DK's the new worsted. DK, I love it. It's a great weight. It's sort of that in-between weight that it's not too heavy and yet it's not like knitting fingering where it takes forever.
I feel like there's something in here for everybody.
Oh, I totally
It's
agree.
such a beautiful...
Now, the good news is if you fall in love with one pattern, you can go to Ravelry and purchase the one pattern. But when you look at the cost of one pattern and the cost of the collection...
How much is the collection?
I want to say 12... I shouldn't say because I don't know.
But, are you just going to say around $12?
No. Euro. Don't even listen to me.
Because I was going to say that's way underpriced.
That's not right. Don't listen to me. I am checking right now, but...
19 euros.
It's $4 now. First of all, I mean, that sparks a whole new debate. I think these ladies, patterns are worth more than you pay for them. But I think this is a great value. It's always a great value when you buy the book. So when I looked at the single pattern price and I looked at the book, I thought, oh my gosh, the book is a screaming deal. It's such a deal.
You guys.
So yes, it's just, whatever you can sort of swing. If you do fall in love with just one, you could certainly get the just one.
Yeah. It's so pretty. But
I absolutely love everything in there, and I know they're already working on interpretation 6, so that makes me so happy. Look at the lace on that one on the front cover of Vera's little cardigan. I would love to knit that. Okay, so 12 patterns. That's where I got the 12.
Oh,
it's 12 patterns. 22. It's on mine. It's showing in euros, so 22 euros.
Yeah.
So you would have.
I actually think pattern writers, and I'm not just saying that because of my hat. I don't think my hat, but like these sort of patterns,
how complicated a sweater is,
underpriced.
I totally agree. So that that blue indigo pattern, you can buy it for almost €4.90, 4.9, like, which is, and then 12 patterns are only 22.
Yeah. So
it's like €5 times 12. I mean, that's like 60. Yeah. Should be
huge,
right?
Huge
so
savings.
I always buy the book because I feel like I love to keep my options open. Who knows what I want to knit? And I just think it's a great value. And I just think it's a beautiful friendship and a beautiful collaboration.
Well, and you get all the stories and all the writing between patterns and things like that you wouldn't get with just a single pattern.
The first thing I do is go and look at all the words that they've chosen and read every page about the word. So... I mean, it's a feast for the senses, really. It's just gorgeous to look at.
It's beautiful matte paper.
Yeah, it's. Like,
paper's matte, but it's
like pom pom. So it's a collectible. It's not something you would.
Do you get treasure. A coupon code for a?
Yes, you do. So when you buy these hard copies, there's a Ravelry code in there
to download the book.
Yeah.
Smarty pants.
So that's so well done. So thank you for asking us to give a little review, you guys.
It's okay.
It is
2 thumbs
4
up.
huge thumbs. Just thank you. So it's gorgeous, and I know. Look at that sweater.
What a fun day that would have been,
right?
Yeah.
Anyway,
okay. So you guys, the only thing I have left is very little bit of yarn and Mrs. Brown's bags.
Okay. We have an awesome coupon code to share.
Let's do that.
But
now.
let's do
the coupon code.
Now. Okay.
Let's show what you got.
So we didn't just get yarn at the Fiber Nook. We were finally going to go meet someone that we're a giant fan of for a long time.
Yeah.
So that is really fun. I love it when that sort of thing happens, when you get to meet someone.
Yeah. Well, they don't live in the area, so.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and this is someone that's all over. We see her stuff everywhere. We're talking about Big Blue Mama, and it is Mama. It's not MoMA, because I said to her, please tell me how to pronounce your company.
So why is it spelled M-O-M-A?
Because she felt like it.
I love it. She was groovy. We had
she
fun
said,
chatting.
I want to give you guys some giveaways. So this is Carrie, a Big Blue Mama.
You guys, these are for you.
These are giveaways, not for us. So we said when we need ones, we can shove into like an envelope to ship to people. So in our knit-alongs, we are going to be sending these out just sporadically. There's no specific thing. And show us how you like they come kind of flat.
Like literally, we're gonna be able to go like this.
She
and
turn it inside, like from the
shove
bottom.
it into an.
So if you get it and it's all a crumpled mess, you just go to Carrie's site. Literally, you just have to spray it with a water bottle and pop it out, and they just form. They're beautiful. They're hand woven in Ghana. If you don't know about Big Blue Mama,
there's from a few different collectives. So some of these might even be from 3 different collectives.
Yeah. So, and she's funny because she said, you know what, now I can tell weavers. Just by looking at a basket, I know their style. They're artists, right?
You guys.
So they get a giant container. It was like 5,000 baskets that came. We find her in yarn shops, at markets. Mm-hmm. She does all the shows. But she was so sweet. She's like, pick some giveaways. And she said, make sure you pick something for yourself.
I know. I meant to bring my stuff in my bag, but I had a box.
Mine's right here, so I'll show you. I picked this new shopper.
Brand new shape.
She said they're just experimenting with single colors. So,
2 thumbs up.
I've already been collecting these. I'm a giant fan. We've already bought some.
I have one.
I have 3 little ones and 1 giant one. And so I'm thrilled to buy them. You know, you're supporting these collectives, right? These people, you're giving them work so they can support their families doing something they love in Africa, which
these women are amazing.
Is amazing. Yeah. And so Carrie said, here's some baskets.
Yeah.
And let me give you a coupon code for everybody.
Lucky.
I should write this down so that everybody can see it. I wonder if I still have my Sharpie. The code is grocery baskets with an S. Let me double check the S thing. And it is, you go to Big Blue Mama. She's actually on Etsy and she has her own website as well.
Grocery baskets, and that's it?
Let me double check that while I just don't want to say the S.
You guys, they have so many shapes, so many colors, so many sizes. It's really incredible. And actually now is a really great time because you get the coupon code, but they have so many styles and shapes because she just got a container.
She did. She got tons. So she's going to be doing all kinds of spring shows.
Yeah. And
the code is grocery baskets with an S. And you can go to bigbluemama.com and it's, it's 15% off anything on her website.
Oh, that's
and
great.
They have dog beds. They've got like Moses baskets for baby. They've got decor. I mean, we're knitters, so we think, oh, we're going to store yarn in them or we're going to use them as project bags. There is umpteen ways to use one of these baskets. They're just gorgeous decor.
You guys, let me tell you, and there were so many sizes and
it's impossible
colors
to choose.
That it was so hard to choose. There was this gorgeous one, you guys. It was square.
Oh, I love that.
A rectangle, and it was sat about this high.
Yeah, it was.
Boy, that was beautiful.
Perfect.
Towels rolled up in the bathroom on anything,
totally.
Right?
Yeah. So she said she's going to give us this coupon code for 2 weeks. So grocery baskets at bigbluemama.com. And I think this is one of those things where you think ahead too, like my girlfriend's birthday or Christmas or whatever. This is an amazing.
Buy 2 or 3.
I don't hear of these being on sale, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she's got a sale section on her website, but I think when you get a coupon code, it's really fun to use it. So
you'll be happy you put an extra one in storage.
Thank you, Carrie, for that, for enabling our basket addiction. Because I mean, I'm already a basket freak, but you don't find beautiful ones like this.
That's like, Mom, we should have thought of getting one for Mom for Mother's Day. Speaking of
we still can.
Basketaholic,
right? That's where we get it. That's where we get it from.
My mom puts everything in a basket.
Everything, even if it's junk, it looks better in a basket.
It does.
And she had ones with lids.
Yeah.
Even if you don't buy a basket, just go to her website and see what the kind of things they have, because I didn't even know that you could get certain shapes like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes the shape dictates what you put in it, right?
Thanks, Blue Mama.
Thanks, Carrie.
Okay, so I have yarn.
Yes.
And I have yarn for you.
What?
Do you remember when I emailed you?
Oh my God, Jodi.
Well, it's not very...
this is so bad.
Which one did you say? This is... Whoa, what is on the end of that?
That one.
Yeah, that's the one. Oh, look, you get a little cupcake.
Jodi texted me Like, what are we doing even looking for yarn?
I said,
just
have
because
you
we love it.
seen these
Just
yarn?
because we love it. She had discovered a new self-striping dyer, and I said, oh my God, no, I haven't seen that, but look at that one, and look at that one, and look at that one. So who are we talking about?
The Yarn Jar.
The Yarn
She's on
Jar.
the East Coast, I believe the New York area.
So she's American.
Yep.
This one's called Sunday Morning. What?
It's soft. Like, this looks like
This-
milk chocolate.
It totally looks like candy. It's very springy with the yellow and blue and that kind of mango color. Oh, and a soft gray.
It's an 80-20. It's an 80-20, which is my
totally,
favorite.
look, this is like my new color palette. I don't know what the heck's going on.
Look at these neons. I got this with Maddie in
That's
mind.
super fun. When are we buying a sock machine?
Tracy, when you get on it. I'm in for
Maybe
halvesies.
maybe this summer we should do it.
Why not this weekend? But look at this, you guys. Two different
Yeah,
color
love.
oranges. But look, this, I mean,
Okay, but this bright yellowy orange, what the heck? That's beautiful.
and then this, I couldn't check out without
Oh.
getting this too.
That's stunning.
And they're all 80-20s.
Well, it feels incredible. And what is the deal? And she spends, I don't know how many hours winding the gobstoppers.
If I was a yarn dyer with self-striping yarn, I would wind one for pictures.
Photograph
And
it.
every other one would be skeined.
I mean, it really does add that element of how much we love the yarn, but carpal tunnel's not worth it.
Totally. So that was
Thank
so
you,
fun.
Jody.
You're so welcome.
I totally, oh my God.
Okay, so let me
Our
tell you my
theme this month
colors.
is- our theme this
Isn't
month is-
that? You should cast on a new sock today.
I totally should. I should know. I have to finish my other one.
Okay.
Sunday morning.
This one is Let's Be Unicorns.
Okay, Jody, I would wear socks like that.
I would too. So that's Let's Be Unicorns. This is
It's really tonal. Look at the stripe. Like you've got hot pink and purple in there. That stripe specifically.
oh, I was gonna say, what does that say? Flip flops.
Okay.
This is flip flops.
That's really pretty.
And then this one is Desert Mesa.
It
That looks like that.
those colors.
So these are gonna go to Marianne.
Jody.
These are gonna go for tubes.
Jody.
We need a sock machine, Tracy.
Yeah. You're telling me.
I think we should buy one like now.
I'm obsessed by
And then you
self-striping
figure it
yarn.
all out, and I'll give you my balls.
Right? Right. So if you just buy it, I'll pay you back. And if you just
No.
if you just learn how to do it,
I
that
don't
would be
think-
great.
I don't think the learning curve is that huge on them. I think it is when you start doing heels and toes, but if I just want to do a tube,
No. And I feel like I'm happy to do it that way for a long time. Right? Just crank out a
did
tube.
you buy one today?
I should.
Okay.
Who needs to make dinner? I don't know making dinner. I think we've
Yeah,
already
thank you.
I think we've already discussed that.
Did you buy yarn?
I did actually. I did a long time ago. So do you want me to share it?
I do.
Okay. And it's actually in another Big Blue Mama basket. That's how bad. I know. I just have it around and I fill it with yarn. So I did buy yarn. This is before. Oh my God! Before all of our travels, and I bought in February. This is Amy of Stranded Dyeworks, whom I love. She does a color once a year called Anti-Valentine, and that's kind of how I feel about Valentine's Day. I'm always kind of like
Galentine's Day.
kind of
Yeah.
like it's just so crazy, right? If you
Yeah.
love someone, tell them all the time. But
That's
this is her
gorgeous.
anti-Valentine color, so I was like, oh my God, I think I really want one. I missed it last year. It's tons of pinks, grays, and blacks.
Is that fingering?
It is, and it's her cashmere base in her paradise.
That is stunning.
This would make an amazing one of your hats,
Yes, that would.
wouldn't it?
Yes.
And what else did I buy? I bought her colorway called Nougat. They call it Nougat in England. They don't say the T, Nougat. But it's, it's like the candy. So it's a really delicate, peachy.
Is peach your new
I'm
favorite color?
No. And if somebody said, do you like peach? I would say no. But
In
there's
fact,
like
you
the
do.
orangey peach. I like a
Yes.
pinker one, but not an
Yes.
orangey one. So that I bought, and I bought this one, which is her heliograph color. And oh my God, our lighting is just not doing this justice. It's got pops of really bright color on kind
That's
of a
showing it pretty at the
grayish
top
pink
there.
base.
That's really pretty.
And this one's her BFL nylon. So this would make great socks.
Yeah.
And I bought mohair. I was in a mohair mood. So I
what
bought
possessed you to buy? I would never think you would get
This
that yellow.
limoncello, it's almost fluorescent.
It is awesome.
It's totally awesome.
Yes.
So the reason I bought this is because I want to do Andrea Mowry's Birds of a Feather. It came out in Lina magazine. The first one or the second one? I don't even remember.
Yeah.
But you need 2 skeins of a regular yarn and 1 skein of a mohair. So I just thought I would do something with
The
this.
color's amazing.
Isn't it fun?
Yes.
And it goes with all the colors I really like.
Yeah.
And then I bought Shiner because, which is one of Amy's kind of like signature colors. It's so beautiful. She did a sweater out of it last year. Anyway.
What are you looking for?
I had a single skein. I have Shiner on her, just a regular
Oh.
merino nylon.
Oh, yeah,
so
you did
I
show me
wanted
that.
the mohair to make a hat or mittens or
Oh,
cowl
look,
or
it's in my
something.
basket.
Oh, yeah. And where the heck did my Shiner go? It really is one of my all-time favorite colors of yarn. It's super gray and purpley. But Amy is a sweetheart, and she threw in a couple of skeins for giveaways. So
Is that this one? No,
that
just
is
different.
This one's called Modern Love, and it's on her sparkle base. Oh my god, it's so pretty. And this one is Sugar Plum, and it's gorgeous, gorgeous speckles with pink and purple.
That's showing really nice.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah,
It's
beautiful.
really gorgeous. So thank you, Amy, and I'm thrilled to have all these other bad boys in the collection.
Of course.
Right?
You never know. Because let me tell you, mohair, you never know when you're going to need it.
That's what I have like 1 skein of mohair. Especially the hand-dyed stuff. I have a little bit of the Kid Silk Haze that are in multiple colors, but not enough to do a project,
Yeah.
really.
I'm a big fan.
So there she is, Stranded Dyeworks. She's fantastic. She's got her own website, strandeddyeworks.co.uk.
Gosh, that's pretty.
This anti-Valentine, though, that was the whole reason. That was the whole reason
That started this order?
for this thing. Yes.
That's so funny.
Yes.
And you met her. Now you can say you've met
I
her.
met her, and she's just as sweet as you think. Everybody I've ever met that does a podcast that I always, they're exactly like that.
Well, you would think they're not going to be a total hag.
Well,
when you
they're
meet
just,
'em.
I think that's what people are. People are just like they are.
You sort of feel like you know them.
You totally feel like you know
Right?
them.
Those birds.
Yes, I know. There's something freaky going on out there. What about you? Any more yarn from you?
So I have talked about lollipop yarn before.
Oh,
Extremely hard to get because they sell so fast.
Beautiful.
But you know what she's doing now?
What?
I have signed up for her newsletter,
Okay.
and you'll
That's a
receive
great idea for anybody. that
you'll
you love.
receive an email, and that you don't know when it's coming, and it'll just be colors available now.
So before anybody else.
Not before anybody else. That's just now. They're just available now.
But people that don't get the newsletter would not know, right?
Correct. They would miss it altogether.
That is a tip for anybody you love. Sign up for their newsletter and you stay abreast. Like,
yeah.
I just got a newsletter the other day with a coupon code for a pattern, but nobody else, if you didn't
Yes.
sign up for the newsletter, you wouldn't get it.
Right.
So that's amazing.
Okay, so I got these 2 for my husband. I'm gonna get tubes made, and I'm gonna add the heels and toes
I
with.
thought you were going to say I'm going to get my tubes tied, but whatever.
This is called Like a Boss.
Oh my gosh, Jodi.
Look at
That's nice.
But look at the
She's got a
speckles.
speckled stripe.
with navy and charcoal and this mustardy green.
That is a very cool.
Isn't that? And then this is
Dark
going to be
color.
the heel, toes, and cuff. Shane loved that.
That will be awesome. Don't you love that our husbands are excited about hand knit stuff?
And actually, once I got it, I thought, oh my God, he's not going to love it.
Oh no, that's going to be
He
amazing.
loves it.
That's going to be amazing.
Look at this, like, tealy, emeraldy tealy. You can see.
And I
like the-
feel like I wouldn't even waste it on cuffs for him. Like they've got big feet. I would do heels and toes and see what you have left over.
Right.
Because you never see the cuff.
This is called Cranky.
That's awesome. And it's so perfect.
Isn't that?
We like to tease Jody's
Yeah.
husband that he's cranky. He's not all the time, but that's perfect.
He is. He likes to pretend he's
He
cranky.
likes to play the curmudgeon.
He's totally not.
He's totally not. Exactly.
So that's it. Then we did get some others to show.
Jody.
Let's see what you've
Okay,
got.
so if you are part of the Gauge Dyeworks Club this winter, I'm sure you have this yarn. I've had this for weeks. But if you don't, for some weird reason, have yours and you don't want to see it, maybe look away. I'm a gigantic fan of Catherine. We both are. The only place she ever vends with her yarn is Knit City, so we get to go and see this giant wall of Gauge Dyeworks.
Tracie, loses her mind in the gauge booth.
Well, it's amazing. She's
Yes,
amazing. She
she's
does
amazing.
one skein shawl yarns where she's done all the math to make the stripes the same width. It's
Yeah.
pretty miraculous.
I love all the staff that's there. Like it's
Oh.
all friends and family.
So great.
Yeah.
So of course I had to join her club this winter. Just before Christmas, I was like, I'm not getting yarn for Christmas. I'm going to buy this kit for me from my husband for Christmas.
Mhm.
So I bought the club. This month, it's a skein of yarn that's going to make a hat that's mostly gray, but it's got a giant stripe.
This is ultra cool.
So I think I can make 2 hats out of this.
How much yardage?
It's 370 meters, but this is what the yarn looks like. See that stripe on the bottom? Gray and then a big stripe and then a big chunk of gray, and then I think that's what that means. But here's the yarn. It is.
What, did the dog eat it?
Yes. My
Really?
stupid puppy. Yes.
Thank God she didn't wreck the yarn.
Let me tell you, this dog has a couple of times gone for the yarn, and there's no wiggle room. No wiggle room.
No.
There's no eating yarn in this
Oh my
house.
gosh.
All the string is mine. So isn't it beautiful? Don't
It's
you love the
beautiful.
colors?
It's so you.
I mean, you could totally make whatever you want,
Mhm.
but I love the idea of just a ribbed beanie or just this vanilla one here. And the pattern is called Pure Slouch by Stephanie Lotvin. Oh, look at that. I got a coupon code.
For the hat.
Yay! So anyway, I love Gauge Dyeworks, and you never know what you're getting. Last month was a shawl.
And you've got
Skein
sock.
with cashmere.
Yes.
And then the month before that was a sock yarn. So thrilled. I am thrilled with all
Wow.
3 months.
That's thrilling.
So anyway, super duper fun.
So one other yarny goodness that we want to talk about before we sort of think
Yeah.
about wrapping up is,
Yes,
did you guys know Plucky is doing new gradient kits?
I saw these.
Yeah. And so we were lucky enough to be able to share them with you and use them as giveaways.
Oh
But
my
we want to
God.
show you guys. Bring your Plucky over here. Look
I
at-
don't even know how to express how much I love this yarn and the company and these ladies.
I know. We've gushed about them and gushed about them.
Plucky is awesome, and it's got this great reputation for a reason. They're so talented.
Yeah.
Their colors are so amazing.
They're so talented.
And we're just getting into the bases. We haven't even had a chance to knit
So
with
these
some
are
of them.
brand new, you guys. I don't even know if they're out yet. So I don't have
They've
the
had
information.
updates. They've had at least 2 updates.
Okay. So don't.
So do you want to see Party in Your Mailbox? What? 5 color gradients, which would be perfect for Hohi's new fading point.
Yes. Right?
So, I mean, there's lots of great 5 color patterns out there, but that just popped into my head right away. This colorway is called Goody Two Shoes, and it's like a mango-y to fuchsia.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
This is called How Bizarre. But let me just say, I've seen gradients. Not everyone does gradients well.
Right.
They do gradients great.
I've seen some gradients where 2 are so close you can't even tell that they're different
Yes.
colors, or it jumps way dark and you think, well, there
Yes.
should be something in the middle there.
Yeah.
You're right. These are perfect.
They've nailed the transition between each one.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
So those are a couple of the
So
colors.
again, you guys, when I was talking about newsletters, this is a newsletter you need to sign up for.
Yes.
And if you can download their app and make sure your notifications are on, I keep getting notifications on my phone that they're doing an update in 2 hours.
Yeah.
So if you really want some and you can't get some, that's how you do it, I think.
Yeah, I do too.
Sign up for the newsletter, sign up, get the app. How cool that a yarn has an app. I
So
freaking love that.
This one is called Counting Sheep, and it's very, very dark. It starts
It
black,
goes all the way to black.
but I don't know if it's going to show very well. But you guys,
So it starts at a medium gray and gradiates all the way to black.
yeah,
This one is called the Tin Man, or just Tin Man, and it starts at sort of like your dove gray and goes all the way up to like a charcoal. Perfection.
I had to tape it. The yarn was bulging to get out.
And this base is their Primo fingering, which is 75% superwash merino, 20% cashmere, what?
Yeah,
And 5% nylon. So
Yeah.
it just gets your creative juices flowing, right? You just want to wind it all up and look at it and knit with it.
so we're using
Stop
these as
it.
giveaways.
Stop it.
I know, right, you guys? So thank you, Plucky. We're excited to share these with
Plucky.
our knitty friends. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, Jodi. Well,
Okay.
we'll keep you guys abreast of the giveaways, but I might have to knit one.
You should knit one. They were hoping, they were sending it with the intention of save some for yourself,
Yeah.
give some away.
We love to give away. We
Yeah.
love to give away. Love, love, love. We'll do a special giveaway where,
Because we are really super lucky and we really know
because we don't
it.
want to send somebody a blue gradient kit that isn't in love with it. So we'll make sure we do a giveaway where you know what you're getting, and
Yeah,
it'll go to a home that's super excited to get it.
exactly.
Super excited to get it.
Because we rarely keep the goodies that we're sent. We're lucky
Well,
enough
that's
to
why
be able to
that's
pass
why we're
it
so
on.
lucky to have all these prizes to send, right?
Yes.
Because we just keep collecting them, which is
Yeah.
amazing.
This
Amazing.
is these are fingering weight.
Yeah.
It's your pre-mill fingering yarn.
Yeah.
It's 380. You guys, it is merino cashmere nylon.
Yeah, 20% cashmere base, which that extra, like lots of ones are 10% cashmere. It feels much different when you get the
It really
20.
does.
It's a giant
Yeah.
leap in softness.
Gorgeous.
So, I mean, I've never knit with Plucky, and certainly not this base. I love just exploring those kinds of things.
Look at that color. Once you bring it out
I
away
mean,
from it.
I would choose myself. I would choose this. So
Holy, that's soft.
we, holy moly, that's just
Crazy
stunning,
town.
and just the cutest logo.
Totally.
So Plucky Knitter, love, love, love.
Okay, I only have.
My son is home.
You're gonna see
You
him.
only have what?
You're gonna see him. I only have Mrs. Brown's bags.
Yeah.
left.
Okay.
So
Drum roll.
today was the biggest update I've ever had.
No.
Yes. There's over 150 bags in the shop.
Okay, first, can we talk about your company's new upgrade? Is that something you want to talk about?
Yes.
Okay.
So I have a really great brother sewing machine. It was like $1,600. We got it on sale after Christmas a year and a half ago or a year ago. And
Hi, bud.
but we're sewing 8 hours, 6 hours a day.
Yeah.
And Mackenzie's got.
Does that overheat?
I'm assu-
I feel
no,
like that's a lot. Oh,
it doesn't
okay.
overheat. But what I've come to realize is that I'm doing commercial work, amounts of work on a home sewing machine. So I
True.
went and I thought, I'm getting a new machine that's faster.
Right.
And the direction we ended up going with was I got it's a Titan brand commercial sewing machine.
Well, even just that picture you sent me was
Crazy.
like, it looks way sturdier than a regular home sewing machine.
It is a commercial grade. It's a commercial sewing machine. Let me tell you, this thing you could sew through your hand.
And if anybody will, it will be you.
Yes.
You need to be
Anyway,
careful.
so game changer.
Great.
Game
So you can-
changer. I can.
But you know what, Joe? Whether or not you choose to make more bags, at least it can let you get through your work faster.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Because it's
Yes.
very, your back must get sore.
I feel it this week because I've worked a lot.
Yeah.
Mackenzie got some sort of she's got this synthetic lubricating injection this week. She was sick last week anyway, so she hasn't worked at all.
Well, I just remember when I used to like cut fabric and all, your back sore and shoulders.
Yes.
And I can imagine with you.
Okay. I'm just showing these. These are just a few amongst many, many, many listings in my shop right now. So there's tons of bags there.
So these are new fabrics.
These are 5 new fabrics.
Okay.
Drum roll.
Stop it. No, people are loving the buckets.
Loving the buckets.
I love the bucket.
I love the buckets.
I think everybody needs a bucket.
So you guys,
If you don't have a bucket,
this is Spun Right Round House of Dolls.
hold the phone.
This is my new favorite.
Hold the phone. This
Yeah.
is amazing.
Crazy amazing. So I have this House of Dolls in bucket
Love, love, love.
and sock sack.
Oh, Jodi, it's so cute.
The buckets are all in denim. The sock sacks are in a cotton twill, which is really beautiful. Okay, the next one, I got a couple of legacy fiber arts.
Okay, I'm so excited by this.
I am too. It photographed a touch pinker. There was a little more purple and lavender, but there's lots of hues.
Okay, it's super cool.
Guess what the name is? Avon Calling.
I was gonna say Barbie something, but that is perfect.
Oh, Barbie would have been good too, right?
Okay, Legacy Fiber Arts are at Maryland Sheep and Wool. Is that this coming weekend?
No.
That's huge.
I know. That's a
Huge
biggie.
vending at Maryland Sheep and Wool.
Also in a sock sack.
Oh my God.
Or a hat sack,
It's right. That's right.
right? It's a one skein project.
It's a
bag.
one skein ball sack. Do whatever you want with your ball.
Okay, this is another legacy fiber arch that I didn't know I was going to be
Jodi,
crazy about.
I love this.
You guys, my second new favorite. Actually, I don't know. It's tied for first.
This is right up there in my faves. I always think I can't pick one favorite, but like a top 5.
Yeah.
This is right in the top 5.
Oh, I had someone, Dragon Horde yarn. It's called the Mayor. Yeah, it is. How amazing is that? It's called the Mayor.
Beautiful. I wonder what
Yes.
that's. Should I know what that is about?
No, but I think maybe she just
They do
knows
lots
the
of
color.
Gilmore Girl colors and stuff too. So I'm wondering
It's mauve and there's light peach and there's gray and there's, oh my God, you guys, purple.
That is amazing. Amazing.
And then it's on the sock sack.
Oh yeah. Jodi. Oh,
Okay, this is
oh my
called
God.
Combat Boots and Baby Doll Dresses. It's another spun right round.
Okay, this is amazing.
So
I love the yellow.
it's buttery and it's
But the pink and the
pastel,
dark.
and there's flecks of different colors.
Look at this. Look at that little like fluorescent
Yes.
pop. That's a huge color for her. That's been a
Oh.
very successful color for her.
I gotta send her one of these bags.
Oh, that would be amazing.
And again,
Love,
sock sack.
love, love, love.
And then I really loved the mountain range that I had photographed. It always photographed brighter and more vibrant, which turned out
Right.
beautiful.
Yeah.
But I wasn't able to capture, and I was fiddling with it, and I finally feel like I've got
This is like the actual
this
swatch.
what looks like the swatch.
That's really beautiful.
Isn't it beautiful?
The fawn and the fox.
So what
yarn.
I've called this one is crocus,
Oh, okay.
because I'm still gonna use the other photograph,
Right.
and that's gonna be mountain range.
And it's a significant difference. It's way darker.
It's very,
that
very
other
different.
fabric is way darker. So this is a more like sort of like a Monet kind of version.
Oh,
of
that would have been a good name.
Yeah, that's
Let me
really
tell
pretty.
you, naming is hard.
Oh my god,
And then the sock sack.
that's really pretty. Oh, Jodi.
Okay, so that's it. Amongst other lots and lots of goodies.
We just had so much fun. You know what? And we also want to say thank you to everybody that has joined us on the Knit Two Together Sock Club. That was amazing. There was pre-orders opened and closed for our first month, and that'll be happening again. We're going to do that again.
Okay,
So
Nicole's been dying up a storm. Tracie's been crazy busy with the special things that are included each month.
well, it's just super fun to put together, right?
It
We're
is.
having a ball making these little decisions.
I'm actually
and-
sewing as I'm listening to my book and just watching these like streams of
Yeah.
texts with Nicole and
Yeah.
Tracie.
Well, no, I mean it's all of us. At the end,
No, I
of
know
the-
I'm in it,
at-
but
yeah, at the end of the day, we're all kind of touching base to keep in the loop.
Yeah.
But yes, Nicole is dyeing the most gorgeous color, and we've
we've seen a sneak
made
peek.
some fun things. Yeah. So anyway, we're just thrilled to have that fun thing to offer you guys. So thank you for joining us, because that's it's a new thing. It's super fun.
Okay, so I got back. Okay, I remember how I was growing my hair and I really liked it. And I got
Yes.
so many compliments. I was
Yes.
just loving the length and the long. So I went to get my hair cut right before Mexico. The day before, I thought, oh, I'm just gonna go get a clean up around the edges. So I take my glasses off and I'm quite blind.
You totally are.
So she says, I said, I just need to clean up around the edges, right?
Yeah.
I didn't think I needed to be specific. I've been going to this girl for over a year
Well,
and a half.
edges are edges.
Thank you.
That means edge.
I left there with as short as I normally
She
would
cut
cut
like
it.
an inch and a half off your hair.
I was so upset. I looked like a boy in Mexico. He
That's-
called me senor.
Hola, hola, senor.
Anyway,
Somebody
it's-
just asked where to find your bags. If you go to Google and type in Mrs. Brown's bags, you'll get an Etsy link. She's right on Etsy, all one word, Mrs. Brown's bags.
Mrs. Brown's bags.
And I'm
honestly.
gonna have, so we never say it, but we have show notes in our Grocery Girls Ravelry group.
Yes.
Right after this video ends, I will head over there and put all the links to the things we've been chatting about. And I think lots of people find those really helpful. So you'll see our coupon codes for Big Blue Mama. In my brain, it's MoMA.
It's still MoMA.
But it's Mama. So anyway, Mrs. Brown's bags on Etsy.
It's been fun to chat.
It's always so much fun. I mean, I'm always scrambling to put notes together because I don't want to forget anything. And I still have some things that have been sent to us that we want to show you, but I don't want to do it all at once. I want everybody to get their moment for
I
shining.
think it's a great idea.
So we do have some things that we'd still love to share with you guys. But thank you for joining us. We love doing this. I hope you don't mind that our quality of the video and the lighting and stuff isn't fabulous, but we are able to bring you more videos this way.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So we'll chat again in 2 weeks before we head off to our
We
Galliano
will.
Island retreat.
Oh yes, and you know what? Maybe we'll take a little bit of quick videos and put them on our Instagram. We do have Instagram, Grocery Girls Knit. And I hope you guys have been tuning into Craftsy to see off our needles.
Yeah.
So we've been having lots of fun with that too. So all of that is over on the Craftsy YouTube channel, and we would love it if you would pop over there and see what we're up to.
It's been so fun chatting, and we will see you next time.
You bet, you guys. Happy knitting.
Goodbye, everybody.
Have the best time. We'll see you in a couple weeks.